University, that's why yes, my alma mater school.
When did you graduate?
2006. Business management.
Okay, 2006. Okay, yeah.
Ano po po ito, ma'am? Dean po.
I was with the student services before.
Yun po,
During your time.
I'm here with Dr. Anne Margaret
Hi.
Martin, registered counselor, guidance counselor. So, ma'am, what influenced you to be a school counselor?
The usual question when it is career class, guidance class, but I had my exposure with psychology when I was still in my elementary, not high school yet, early high school. Reading the book by Dale and Billy Milligan, The Mind of Billy Milligan. So, na-amaze ako sa work ng psychology. And then, parang pet ako ng counselor namin sa school. So, whenever we have free time, doon kami tumatambay sa office niya. During student week, I get to play the role of the student counselor. So, parang nakaprogram na ako. So, immediately after, when I was applying for college admission, psychology talaga yung first. Kasi wala namang undergraduate program for guidance and counseling. Pero nakapit na ako to become a guidance counselor. Like my high school guidance counselor. Which is cool.
And what is your typical day like now?
Here in the Saldasma, you have your schedules for the day. On the first semester, it will be more on interviewing freshmen. And on the second semester, it will be more on preparing the seniors for the school to work transition. So a lot of activities we do in the first semester will be dealing with the new entrants. And the second half of the school year will be working with the graduating batch. Sila naman yung
I experienced that for interview outgoing.
So while we think interviewing is a major component of our program, our service, we also recognize that in between interviews, we should be able to accommodate walk-ins for counseling.
And what do you see as positives and negatives of this profession?
Positive, you get to deal with a lot of students. And para naging private ka sa kanilang mga personal na experiences, their dreams, their aspirations, their frustrations, things that they haven't even shared with people close to them. Kasi when we interview them, when we have sessions with these students, and have you told your parents on parang if you have major concerns about this and that, who do you turn to? Wala po. They have their friends to come from Thailand. So, parang you provide another venue for them. The negative, it can be very emotionally draining at times. Especially, minsan isang araw lang na isang kisang nahandal ko, parang parang at the end of the day, parang wasted ka na.
Ano kasi po you get in touch kasi po with the
other world and being able to get out of the world and all at the same time, papasokan mo yung mundo mo, mundo niya, tapos kailangan lalabas ka din yung agad para objective ka pa din sa pag-atos.
And what are the most important skills and abilities required for this profession?
I think it's, syempre, theoretically, yung active listening skills mo dapat. Naka-tune in ka sa lahat ng what your client is telling you and more importantly, what your client is not telling you. Dapat na pipick up kasi nandun yung
Yung ba sa ano po yung mga mannerisms na po yung
sa kanyang gesture, sa kanyang facial expression, sa kanyang vocal message. Kasi minsan, di ba, pag okay lang. Pero yung okay, nakikita mo na may other meaning pa, okay.
And what is your school counseling or educational philosophy?
And but leave no child behind, sabi ni Obama. Every child has his or her story to tell and deserve to be listened to. So, they can perform at their maximum kapag nabigyan mo sila ng ganun. Kahit hindi lang ikaw sa counselor, but because we're dealing with students na pack yan, 40, 30 in a class. So, if you're a teacher, your tendency is to parang standardize yung ano, di ba?
Opo, okay.
Pero pag counselor ka, alam mo na 30, 40 phones ka na dapat ay
May kanya-kanyang business.
baka not-expect the same output from everybody. So, doon pumapasok ang student wellness center.
Tama po, no? I'm searching for guidance counseling officer para sa
We have, some years ago, paradigm shift.
And what does school counseling mean to you, Dr. Anne?
It's actually being part of the educational process. Yun nga lang, we are more coming from the individual, the personal side. Ang educational setting natin is such that we train, we mold students in math. Paano na nandun?
Parang tayo po yung heart ng
hindi yung sa byword ng, pero it's, the student wellness center, or the guidance and counseling office, is the university's expression of concern for the individual. While we deal with, right now, there are 14,000 students in the university. Lahat ng yan, they belong to certain classes.
Okay.
Pero lahat din ng yan, mga individuals yan na...
Nakita ko ako yung, I saw your wealthy, ang ganda po yung
the whole month of December.
December.
We could have come earlier.
Siya po yung si Yudy po yung nakapunta ng kay Mong Blessing.
Okay.
Nakapagpaalam siya.
Mm.
Yung time na yun. And ma'am, as a guidance counselor, how do you handle stress?
It's important for me that I have a healthy family relationship back home. Kasi ang call ako. It's important for me that my husband is supportive of what I'm doing. Kahit hindi ko ikukwento sa kanya lahat ng mga cases na ko sa araw na to. But yung alam mo kung pwede niyang pakinggan at hindi siya magtatanong, parang gano'n. So, it cannot be avoided. At times, may mga friction sa buhay mag-asawa. Pero we made a pact na hindi dapat mag-suffer. Kasi sa technical person siya. So, madali para sa kanyang mag-detach sa trabaho pagdating sa bahay. Okay ba na? Ako, because I'm dealing with people na may emotions, minsan dala-dala ko yan ng bahay. So, siya yung tiga-out.
Siya yung guidance counselor na sa bahay.
Siya yung stress reliever ko. Dito, this is my first year here in this office. For some years, I was working with the engineering and the architecture students. And years before that, I was working with the liberal arts students. Magkakaiba ang personality ng mga, So, with the liberal arts, pwede magbatuhan kayo ng mga puro-puro yung mga yan. Sa engineering, ang concerns nila ay more on the academics kasi malalaglag sila sa program. This is my first year here at the College of Tourism and Hotel, ETH, College of Tourism and Hotel Restaurant Management. The best degree for me is Money Window. Right. Minsan din, kung talagang toxic na, I go out. I also eat quick and meet with other faculty. Although, iniiwasan din na I will be identified with certain faculty members. Kasi yung mga estudyante, iba din ang tingin pagka. Ay, kaso yan ni sir, or di mo huwag na tayo magkwento sa kanya, dahil makakarap yung mga gano'n.
May ganun pa lang
yun. So, yung association mo dapat hindi rin nagbibigay ng impression to students na naka-ano ka dun sa certain people or office.
Baka kasi ka, sinusumbong ni
Oo, makita na ngayon, pinag-usapan na yung mga ganun. So yeah, I eat, I have my family as my fallback. I also cry. I cry, lalo na pagka, yung emotionally heavy yung session.
Talaga po nga.
In my room, at home, or before, kami, dalawa ng ating kasamang counselor, kaya lang wala siya ngayon. So, nagdi-debrief din kami.
And how do you handle criticism?
Pwedeng pakinggan, pero I do welcome criticism. That's the only way for me to grow. That's the only way for... Kaya I look forward to yung mga feedback ng estudyante. Kaya lang, siguro, pagkura din siguro natin yan. We're not used to giving out criticism. Kaya pag mga estudyante sa feedback, parang minsan, siguro naman na positive. Pero gusto mo sanang makarinig din. Hindi naman sa pero maganda yung ma-feedbackan ka din na just like Dr. Chick, during my pastoral program kaya ka yun. Yun, may feedbacking session kami after the session, kapasok siya to critique our work. Doon lang matuto sa kanya. Mas matututo ka, hindi pa yung puro praise. Wala kang matututo.
Kasi, ano nga sa'yo, doon nga makikita ko anong adjustments yung mga
naging Dr. Chick sa akin. You talk a lot. Tapos yung paper yung recording, tinakin na, oh nga, ano po ang boses ko yung nakikita.
Ang ganun po pala yun. Dapat more on listening talaga.
Pag-counselor,
more on listening.
maganda ka, wala kang salita.
Talaga?
Kaya lang ang estudyante naman natin, pag hindi ka lang nagsasalita, parang, something wrong. Gising ka pa.
Ganun po pala yun. More on listening talaga. Let's talk po.
Oo. Kaya may ingay ang counselor sa wala sa counseling room. Doon sila naglalabas.
Kasi siguro yung professor namin, kami. How would you handle seniors' problems, personal problems revealed during counseling, like drug, sexual identity?
SOP sa amin yun to tell the students from the start. Minsan, pagka-concern sila dun sa confidentiality ng kanilang kasi sila na mismo magtatanong na, ma'am, hindi ba makakarating sa ibang tao yung pag-uusapan natin? Pagka ng opportunity na yan, to brief them. Kasi we never promise full confidentiality. Di ba may dalawang bagay na obligated as a counselor, we are obliged to divulge information. One is, when the client will become a danger to himself or to herself, i-break namin yung confidentiality. Pangalawa, when the client will become a danger to others, we put other people in danger, we will have to break the confidentiality. Other than those things, confidential lahat ng pag-uusap.
At sinasabi ko yun sa
From the start, para hindi sila makaramdam na the last, sino nga dyan?
The last,
Hi. Yes, ma'am. Pagdalian ko nga. The last, I think I have handled, yung tinatanong niya mga kung makakarating ba sa ibang tao yung pag-usapan natin. I have to tell her. And then, so, at the end of the day, kasi, ano yun eh, pag kami ng ganong cases, nag-a-activate ang aming crisis management team. So, I'm no longer the case manager pagdating sa ganun. Kasi ang aming director will come in na pagka ganun, other counselors will be tapped out to officer. So, nung marapan na yan, pag-break niya ng alas 9 ng umaga, hindi lahat ng cases na ganun ay ina-activate ang crisis management team. Only for those times na kita mong planado na yung meron na siyang may kung paano niya i-execute yung mga ganun. So, nung nag-try na meron akong ganito yung gagawin ko, I already left a suicide note doon sa pag ganun, activated na kagad. So, at the end of the day, na-contact na namin yung may counselors na pumunta sa parents. Because we had her attend yung isang klase niya. At least meron pang konting di ba? Kasi may quiz pa ako sa dance. Attend ka muna sa quiz. No-workout na. Pagbalik niya, I have to break the news to her. We have been to your place. Kasi ang isa sa mga nag-trigger is yung family. So, yung initially, kasi nagalit ka sa active. Wala ka namang, but it's expected that the students that your clients will get mad at you. Might feel betrayed ka na sige na, okay lang. Kung ang safety naman niya yung kailangan. Yeah, so, ano naman kasi? Kapag yung mga personal problems. So, ito naman talaga yung venue para mailabas yun. Kasi what's weighing the client down, what's causing the depression are feelings, information that have not yet been di ba? So, expected mo na ilalabas mo yan. sabi namin, pagka nila, you honor that, no matter how, parang, you cannot moralize, kasalanan niya, pupulong ka talaga niya, parang, nilabas mo.
Ang bawat ito, parang kung hindi dapat ginajudge yung ano niya.
Dapat wala
talaga kung judge.
Kasi, kaya siya kasi nga,
Baka
yung nasa judge siya so hindi na niya nila.
And what is the counseling theory that you most closely follow?
I used to think that, bago pa lang ako, parang cognitive behavioral yung, parang, ang dali niyang, pero ako na-approve lang parang ito yung kinakana. Pero as I'm not sure na, I am more on the person-centered. Kasi some of the concerns na that our clients bring to us are also partly caused by developmental stages. Yung mga nangangapa-ngapa ngayon sa mga decisions, nasa adolescent stage pa lang sila. At yung mga parents na irate na, sila naman yung nag-midlife crisis sila. So, pagkakausap ko, tingin ako anong developmental stage nandun siya. Kasi some of the concerns ay dala lang sa kanyang kumbaga pag lampas nila sa stage na yan, siguro they will be in a better position to deal with the problem.
What has been your most rewarding experience as a guidance counselor?
Makagraduate yung mga alam mo hindi na makapag makita mo sila sa yung mga
what is the most important?
And when they don't come back. Yung kasi negative na pag sinabi, okay na po, parang mga ganun. Lalo na yung nakita mo at her weakest or at his weakest. Tapos after sometimes nakita mo siya na hindi ka na nga pinapansin eh. Okay lang, parang makikita mo. Okay siya.
Mostly po ba ma'am? Boys or girls?
Pareho.
Tapos, what is the most important characteristic of a counselor?
Ayun nga, siguro yung you have this very parang elephant ear na makinig na hindi mag-hubusgan.
And do you apply the guidance counseling theories and techniques in your life?
Oo naman. Oo naman. Pag may mga supervisor hurdles, you tell yourself that, sige, matatapos din to, or things will come to pass. Parang bagyo, hindi namin yung bagyo na doon na yun, nasasala ng araw na yun. Even the difficult cases, ay siya matapos. Yan ang pati na. Ito lang yung physical, pero meron din yan pagbaba.
What educational program or major is recommended for this profession? Psychology po tayo.
Basic. Right. Ang guidance and counseling kasi ay ang masteral level na so, even the law will prescribe for psychology as the undergrad for guidance and counseling. I don't know if there are education din yan.
Tama po ba may BS Psychology or BA Psychology or magkaiba na po yun?
Ang difference, the same major subject, so the difference will be in the elective. Ang AD will pursue education, anthropology, sociology as the elective or the minor subject. The BS will pursue natural sciences. Kasi the BS can be at minute.
Okay.
The AD Psychology can be at pre-law. But either will be
Pwede siya gamitin, undergraduate or
graduate. Yeah.
And lastly, ma'am, what advice would you give for aspiring counselors and preparing for this career?
For this career? Tambay kayo sa office.
Ito yung ginawa niyo dati.
Become a client yourself. Para yung madalaw mo yung buhay. Kasi when you are already a student of guidance and counseling, nandito ka na sa tayo ng the skills training, the theory, etc. Pero danasin mo muna yung you were once a client yourself. Para maintindihan mo lalo yung tao.
Dr. Ann, thank you very much for helping me
So, this will be your requirement for one subject.
For one subject. Actually, ma'am, unahan ko, meron pang isa. So, ako naman po yata mag-undergo a consultation sa guidance counselor.
Okay.
Ganun.
Consultation.
Oo. Ano po talaga. Ako yung...
You become a client
po.
po. SOP naman yun.
Okay. Dr. Thank you very much po.
Okay.
Thank you.